I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. And if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below because I'm going to be posting way more videos because I got a new camera and stabilizer and I'm so excited. Today's video is filmed all on my new camera. It is the Canon 5D Mark IV and it's so cool. So I'm really excited about that. I have a blog if you didn't know. It's dailydoseofcharm.com. It's a fashion blog, and today this post is going on there, so there'll be way more details below about where I got everything and more in-depth conversation about what we were talking about today, which is tips for frequent travelers. I've been traveling so much this year and I'm so fortunate for that, except for it gets kind of to be a pain because you have to repack every time. There's like waiting in lines, buying tickets. There's so much that goes into it. So today I just wanted to share some of my tips to make traveling a little bit easier for y'all. So if you are interested, keep watching and let's just get into the video. First off, let's talk about how cute this suitcase is. I found it at Target and I didn't even open it before I bought it. I just liked how it was pink on the outside. And when I got home and opened it, I freaked out because it has the cutest, like, what is that print called? I think like the Dalmatian print polka dot things inside, and I think it's adorable. So I'm really excited to bring this on my trip with me this weekend to Georgia. By the way, I think I already said this, but I'll have links to everything below in a blog post if you're interested on where I got anything or what I'm wearing right now. So my number one tip is to have a toiletry bag already packed with essentials. Obviously, it gets kind of expensive to have travel size of like all your makeup that you use and to have all that already packed, but at least have a bag full of shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and it's kind of smart to invest in your favorite products. Like for me, I have my tanning St. Tropez in a travel size because I use that so much. So I like having it with me on trips, and it's nice for those trips that I don't want to like check a huge bag, but I'll have everything in one small bag that is FAA certified. My next tip is kind of an obvious one. I feel like a lot of people know about this by now, but it is roll your clothes. I don't know why, but rolling your clothes gives you way more room, which kind of doesn't make sense because it's the same amount of material. It's kind of like a mind boggle twist. I can't talk. But I always make sure to roll all of my clothes. Plus, I think it actually helps them from getting wrinkled. My next tip I'm really excited about because the bags I bought for this tip I am obsessed with. It is have separate bags for different items to keep everything organized in your suitcase. These bags I got from Target and they have the cutest little sayings on them and I thought they were so fun. So I'm gonna put things like jewelry, sunglasses, tampons, sorry to be honest, stuff like that in these little bags so everything is organized. My next tip for frequent flyers, for frequent travelers, is do not get sick because it's so easy to. When you're on airplanes, it's so gross, like thinking about, like, I don't know, do they clean airplanes? I always assume that they don't. So everything is like so germy. So I am for sure that person that brings wet wipes on every flight and wipes everything down. Yeah, which is kind of like crazy, but I don't care. I'd rather be the crazy clean freak than get sick because there's so many germs on airlines, and also you're in the air, you're dehydrated. It's just like so many different things that could go into you getting sick. I also always bring Zicam after my last trip to London where I got super sick and my mom had Zicam, and I swear it helped me so much. My cold was gone within a few days, so yeah. Another tip that I've been doing forever is to plan out your outfits beforehand, because if you don't, you end up throwing a ton of clothes into a suitcase and you end up with way too many clothes. Even when I do plan my outfits, I usually end up with a few outfits I didn't even wear because I like to be prepared, but at least you know what exact accessories to bring, what shoes you need, and you're not left wondering if you got everything. My next tip is to always keep a basic list of packing essentials on your phone. Mine is actually usually on my computer, but for this shot I just showed you a little one I made on my phone earlier this morning. I always end up forgetting something really obvious, like a hairbrush, or like I've forgotten my toothbrush before. Just stuff that like seems so obvious, but when you're rushing to pack, you usually just don't think about it. So I like having a long list, that way I can feel prepared and know that I got everything. The next two things have to do with doing stuff online, so I will just talk about it. The first thing is you should look into TSA PreCheck or Global Entry if you are a frequent international flyer, because those two things make so much of a difference. I'm actually not signed up for either, but I have been chosen like randomly for TSA PreCheck. And basically, if you don't know what it is, it's just a line that goes way faster through security. You usually don't have to take out your laptop, you don't have to take off your shoes. And I haven't signed up for it yet because I'm from Kansas City. And if you're from Kansas City, you know that everybody makes fun of our airport because there's nothing in it, there's no good food, but I actually love it because the lines are always so short and I never have to wait that long. So I haven't decided to invest in it yet. I believe it's $80 for TSA PreCheck and $100 for Global Entry. Global Entry is kind of like a TSA PreCheck for passport control. I don't know exactly what it is. I know that in the Chicago airport, at least, they just have special kiosks that they go to and you get to like skip some of the lines, but it's kind of worth it if you travel a lot. The other thing is to make sure to look up different policies for airlines, such as luggage. Luggage is super important because some airlines, especially smaller ones, have different sizes that you can carry on and different prices for checking, especially internationally. I've actually found a few times that it's more worth it to upgrade to business class than to be in economy and pay to check a bag. So that's something to look into, because you could end up sitting in a nicer seat because you pretty much spend the same amount of money. And my last tip is kind of silly because it just makes me seem like I'm totally over-prepared, but I like to be over-prepared. I always have extra cables of like phone chargers, headphones, and camera chargers with me on every trip because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it and I don't want to be out without any of that. The only thing I don't have an extra of is my computer charger, because Apple, you make those way too expensive. But headphones is also a big one because my little sister always forgets hers, so everybody in my family always has a few extras to give her. And obviously a phone charger is just important for obvious reasons. So that was my video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked these tips and hopefully they are useful. If you, again, want to know where I got anything, it'll be linked below in a blog post. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave a comment down below about what other videos you want to see me do, because I'm going to hopefully do a lot more. I'm thinking my next one might be a outfit post, so let me know if y'all want to see that. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!